everybody. I'm Tanya and
I'm Anne.
And we are volunteers at the Danish Efterskole, and we would like to talk about tips that new volunteers can use to save a lot of time and stress on a volunteer journey.
That's true.
Number 8. Learn Danish. I found it very useful for myself to learn Danish as much as I can, to spend free time on my Duolingo studies, to spend time on resources. There are plenty of resources and we can share them with you if you need to. Seeing that people respond very positively to speaking Danish to them. Yes, a lot of people in Denmark speak English. Almost everybody speaks English. But you will have a special treatment if you start using Danish phrases, everyday Danish sayings that people would just like you a little more and be close to you a little bit more. And I mean, they will not be able to talk about you right in front of your face without you understanding what they're talking about.
That's true, and especially when you're at a school, the students will directly kind of like you more and joking a lot of with you, and it's kind of nice. So yeah, learn Danish.
I will try to say this in Danish right now. Jeg synes, at det er meget vigtigt at lære dansk og prøve dansk og prøve at snakke dansk med elever og lærere, kolleger. Alligevel, det er vigtigt at øve sig dansk, fordi mennesker kan lide dig mere, når du snakker dansk. Nummer 2 is bureaucracy and documents that you will need when you start and when you go through a year in Denmark.
Yes, so first of all, the first help is normally your organization. So your Danish organization will help you with your CPR card, so your yellow health card, and your bank account, and
We also need NemID. It's a thing that sometimes you're not told about, but it's really important to log in many services like library service or your bank account through NemID. It's a little account with a login and a password, and they also send you a card with many numbers, and you have to match one number with another looking at your card in a physical card, or you can get an app for that too. But the main point is start to order your NemID as soon as possible. It will get much easier to use your bank account and other things. And also one little important thing that we weren't told for a while and we found out very late is e-box. It's an email account that you will have from the government that sends you important information, that sometimes they send you actual mail, but you might not get it for some reason. And it's very important to know about e-box, to just register, get your e-box done, and look at it once in a while to know what the government would like to tell you. Nummer 3. To follow rules and regulations. Danish society is very law-abiding. They like rules, they like regulations, they like following them, and to get the true Danish experience, you'd like to follow them too, to be clean on the streets, to recycle, and to care more about the environment and other people's comfort.
Yeah, and don't forget about your pen bottles, so always bring them back to supermarket so you get the money back and save the environment.
Very good point too. Number 4 is library services. To be honest, in my home country I never really used library services that much, but in Denmark I found them extremely useful, extremely helpful, and having a lot of cool features and things that you cannot find maybe in your home country. So you can not only get books from a library, you can get movies, you can get audiobooks, you can get podcasts, you can get video games borrowed from the library. And it's very easy and free to use. You just go with your yellow card, register one time, And I promise you, libraries are beautiful in Denmark. It's probably my favorite places to be if you just want to chill in a new city. Just go to the library and enjoy your time there.
Shame on me, I never have been to a library, so yeah.
But it's pretty. Number 5 is DRTK. It's a very nice website. I wish I knew about it earlier. It's very awesome. Basically television and radio service, free of charge, internet available for Denmark. And basically people pay taxes, so this TV service exists for us to watch and enjoy. We have TV series there. We have really nice podcasts there, news every day, and they have Danish subtitles, which allows you to learn more Danish.
Yeah. So go and find yourself a nice series. I don't know, I look at crime series, for example, and then you should learn Danish.
Number 6. Plan ahead, even when you plan friends meetings, because it's probably a Northern European trait, but people here really enjoy and value their free time, even when it means that they want to meet their friends. They are not very spontaneous. They would rather have you book an appointment with them. If you want to meet somebody, you tell them, yeah, can I see you this weekend? And they might already have some plans, or they might just want to enjoy their free time, you know, because life and work balance is very important for them, and people have gardens, people have family, and it's important to them. So talk to people beforehand when you want to meet them.
Yeah. That's true.
Number 7 is to take initiative at your volunteer work. This is one of the biggest points we both want to make. We've been talking about this probably all year. It has something to do with how hierarchy works here. So it's different from Germany, for example.
Yeah. So the Danish companies normally have a very flat hierarchy. So they like to discuss a lot of things, and everyone can throw their opinion into the discussion. So it's really nice that, yeah, kind of everyone is the same, everyone can have an opinion, so everyone can have ideas. So especially you as a volunteer, if you have any ideas, you can directly come up with, maybe it works, maybe you don't, but you can really try, yeah, to just let your creativity flow and have awesome ideas, and yeah.
Yeah, so some volunteers come to another country expecting to be more of an employee and people giving orders to them, but in reality here it's very equal, and you might feel sometimes that people do not tell you what to do, and this is disorienting. If that makes you uncomfortable, you should talk to your mentor and try to talk to them as much as you can. It's very important to keep talking to them, having appointments with them, to air all the problems, because sometimes there's not enough time to talk about what's going on in your volunteer program, and they expect you to just know everything and discover everything yourself and take initiative. So try to take initiative as much as possible, and if you are confused, talk to your mentor as much as you can. Catch them when you can. Nummer 8 is to try out all the possible traditions in Denmark. There are so many. I did not know that such a small country has such a unique set of traditions. So I'll name a couple of things that I like, including dishes. They have a lot of dishes that they consider their own traditional dishes. My favorite is Rejsby.
Best. Absolutely best.
It's basically kind of a rice porridge with jam on top, and in Christmas time you have to find a little uncut almond inside of it to get a special prize, and it's pretty hard to find. Other traditions that I found quite interesting, Fastelavn, where they hit a barrel with candy, kind of like piñata style, but it has a very dark past. It's about hitting barrel with cat, a live cat in it. Fortunately, they don't do it anymore. What other traditions do you like?
Oh, good question. Oh yeah, Julefrokost, so the traditional Christmas dish. It's really interesting because they really have, throughout the Christmas season, one kind of dish they always eat. And so Pizza alla Man is a part, it's normally the dessert of the Julefrokost, and it's just awesome.
They also have, around Christmas, there's so many things that Danes do in their own unique way. They have special decorations that for some reason are only Danish, some sort of hearts that you have to somehow make together with paper and do them, you know, kind of like this. It's very hard to describe, but if you see one, you probably know this Danish decoration, and people do it around Christmas. They also play a little game called Pakkelej, where people bring gifts and play with dice. Whoever gets the most gifts. It's not a fair game, everybody's for themselves, but it's very fun. I would also just add a little bit about one tradition, that if you are 25 and single, do not come to Denmark, or be very, very, very careful at making Danish friends in Denmark. Just read about it on the internet, type 25 single Denmark and you'll see why. Nummer 9. Bring your rain and wind gear, be serious about it. When I traveled to Denmark, I knew that Denmark is windy and rainy, but I didn't take it as seriously as I should have. And to be honest, a lot of my shoes are very much at the state of being completely broken. I was feeling cold a lot. I was feeling I was shaken to the bone because of how humid, rainy and windy Denmark is. Weather is not very good for people who like the sun, and you have to just adjust to that. Bring your gear. Actually, Anna prepared much better than I did.
Yeah, and a pro tip, buy proper raincoats or rain clothes, because umbrella is nice, but because it's so windy here, your umbrella will fly away or get damaged. So it's really, really good to have a really nice raincoat.
Absolutely agreed. Umbrella does not make a difference, it flies away, and at some point, small rain, you won't even notice it, you will even not care about the raincoat. It's just the harder, the more intense rains that you might care about. Bring a raincoat or buy it here. Nummer 10 is use your leisure time and leisure time money. Our ESC program has a great little thing. It's leisure time money, around 1,000 kron that you can spend specifically on things you like or want to try out in Denmark. For example, Anna?
So I searched for a handball club and I spent my money on the handball club, and it's really nice. I just can recommend to join clubs here in Denmark because they have a really unique and it's a really family kind of way. The spirit is in the clubs and it's really nice. Everyone is helping each other, and as we said before, most of them can speak English, so you're very welcomed, and it's just really nice.
Yeah, it's very nice to find new people through those leisure activities. So go a little bit further than your project, trying to find new things to do. I, for example, am very fond of learning languages. It's been my big hobby for most of my life. So I bought a Danish course for that leisure time money, because this is how I spend my leisure time. Finally, tip number 11. I need one more finger. Thank you. Is to accept Danes for who they are. The thing is, Danes don't really change, I feel they don't really change their attitude. They're very strong in who they are, and they are not easy sometimes to deal with. It's just a difference in mentalities. You might find them a little bit too cold for your liking, or you might find talking to them a little bit hard because of some language differences and some mentality differences. For example, making friends in Denmark is hard because sometimes they don't want to spend 1 year of their life on a friend that will go away after a volunteer year.
Yeah, that's true. But also never give up, like things are a bit more closed, but when you have questions, they're really nice and will answer them directly. So yeah, don't be afraid.
Yeah, Danes are polite. They can be very, very professional when it comes to working with you. You will always feel that you're being treated well as a colleague. You might sometimes feel there is not enough, different level of friendship, but this is something you have to work for if you really want it. And I'm pretty sure, again, the language will help you. Doing things together with them will help you. Booking time in your schedule will help you a lot. And if you really want to be a friend with a Dane, it's possible to do so, to become a friend. But you have to accept their mentality, because they will not change for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope it really helps new volunteers to adjust to weird, awesome, a bit difficult, challenging, and interesting life in Denmark.
Yeah, and just enjoy it. You will never have such a unique lifetime again.
Yeah, this is very unique. Anyway, VCs, high and go day.